Hey gamers, it's me. After talking about West Side Story, uniting myself and going to a different multiverse, I want to finally talk about Tin Toy. As the last video I made on a Pixar short film did extremely well on the Chalek channel, I think I want to do it again, as I now know that the Chalek YouTube channel exists because I'm multiple versions of myself combined into one. It gets confusing. Technically, there isn't even a camera there. I'm just talking to myself and kind of hoping that this becomes a Chalek episode. Tin Toy was the first Pixar short that involved any kind of toys, making it Pixar's first Toy Story. It's one of the biggest shorts ever made. So have fun hearing about it in my head! I really don't even know how these videos are made. How do they appear on the Chalek YouTube channel? As I said, there's no camera here. I don't get it! As you may know, Steve Jobs was the highest up at the ladder at Pixar. And in 1988, cash was running short. So Jobs was cutting money across the board. John Lasseter, everyone's favourite creep, was too afraid to ask Jobs for more money in order to make a new animated film. But he and his animation team did it anyway. The animation cost around $300,000. Which is more than anything I've ever done. Hold on. Let me try and talk to my investors to see if they will fund a $300,000 budget episode of Chalek about Banjo-Kazooie. While I'm gone, you'll hear the rest of the episode, I assume. I'll play it. Play. So, Lasseter actually went on to do the voices on the Disney lot like they had apparently been doing for decades. I don't know. They had a lot of passion for this project compared to some of their other projects, with stakes being higher than before. Tin Toy was a make or break situation, and they needed to make this the greatest short film ever made. Well, okay, it wasn't that high, but obviously Pixar was not in a good spot at this point in time. John wasn't pitching to Jobs about the film. It was a life or death situation. Steve Jobs had his hands in the life of Pixar, and he granted them their life, like the scales from Marvel Studios' Moon Knight. Oh, for the record, I'm only mentioning Moon Knight because for some reason at my school on the internet, whenever I make a Chalek episode about a Marvel project, it gets blocked, along with a few other random ones. And also like over 100 episodes of Q&A me. So, I'm just gonna mention Moon Knight and see what happens. One of the episodes that was blocked was the episode about Random Woman from The Office as well. I don't know what's wrong with The Office. What did Random Woman ever do? The animators had to create all new software to make Tin Toy a reality, so that's what they did. The story comes from John's love of toys, specifically classic toys, after his visit to the Tin Toy Museum in Japan in 1987. This had an actual baby in it, so the design of the baby took a lot of effort. So Tin Toy was complete, but what the hell was the story actually about? The film takes place in only one room and stars the Tin Toy. A toy made out of tin, obviously. I mean, it's kind of obvious what I'm talking about. You know, I only just realized I could have used the first episode machine to teleport myself into the investor's office. Wait, does the first episode machine still exist? I mean, after uniting myself into one version of myself, combining Q&A me and other things, how does this work? Is his Scario still around? Tin Toy, or Tinny, plays the drums and has fun with an infant named Billy. You know, the baby I talked about earlier. Tinny loved Billy, but then he realized the baby can cause so much destruction. Billy can suck on his rocker stack trademark. Tinny tries to escape Billy, but his stupid musical instrument doesn't help. Billy chases Tinny. Tinny hides under a couch, quite possibly the best place to hide, at least I would say. I would have to agree, I've hid from some real crazy stuff from under a couch. There were many toys hiding underneath the couch, all scared of the scary Billy. Billy trips and falls to the ground. Billy cries. Tinny, who feels bad, and is in shock that none of the other toys have the slightest bit of sympathy, leaves the couch and plays with Billy. Billy, of course, stuffs some things out and starts playing with some packaging or something. Tinny wants to play with Billy, but now he's just ignored. So the other toys come out, and he feels more safe. Tin Toy, just like the other shorts made by Pixar, is fantastic. I like it a lot, but I do notice a very interesting pattern with these short films. It's always about someone chasing someone. But I mean, they're still good. Hello, investors. I'm here today to see if you would like to fund a $300,000 version of a Chalek episode about Banjo-Kazooie. Don't think I need a PowerPoint for this one. Is anyone interested? Oh yeah, I don't have any investors.